fake sun that's at me over me at Vine and Holt Boulevard. I'm here in the afternoon after Jay Chu and Rodriguez engage in criminal summoning at this Starbucks. We're right over here where the fake sun is over me at that roof after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, where it will not be, especially where you're seeing it moving through the window of the bus. And it's moving as we are approaching the gang stalking Ontario International Airport. That is also a facilitating venue where no takeoffs from Airport Drive. Okay, this is, let me show you where we're at. This is Vineyard, and which street is this, sir? Yeah, this is Airport Drive, right? It sure is. This is Airport Drive, and like I stated, the Airport Drive, which is where the airport is, there is no airport property east of the Ontario City Hall. The Ontario Airport Drive, the Ontario International Airport, is south of Holt Boulevard that we just came off of. The entities engaging, this is the fake sun moving as I move on the bus. There will be no sun over 111 North Vineyard Avenue. Jay Chu and Rodriguez are going to federal prison, so are the employees of Starbucks engaging in criminal summoning and targeting me with the intent to obstruct justice while they're engaging in surveillance. And they are as exposed as the demons at the Ovid Family Community Library, where this fake sun is, by definition, proven because it's not over the entrance. This is the entity that's engaging what is stalking when they're flying like they're taking off over the Ontario City Hall, which the entity is maintaining a location where there's no airport property east of the Ontario City Hall. The airport, as you can see, where the fake sun is over me, is south of Holt Boulevard. So at what point are you getting to flying miles away from the airport and then hovering over the Ontario City Hall, the Ontario Senior Center, and the 280 North Limit Apartments to engage in what is presence by me under that fake sun that's rising and setting at that Civic Center where the Ovid Family Community Library is. This is P.O.C. It's currently 11:23 a.m. This is, and during daylight savings time, it's 12:23 p.m. where my documentation shows the entities keeping that fake sun over the Ovid Family Community Library, which is nothing other than a heavily documented facilitating venue. It is not the evidence speaking to the criminal surveillance system only happening and chiefly underway in Ontario, California. That's not what this evidence shows and proves at all. P.O.C. It is, again, the Ontario. I'm going to go ahead and show you how the fake sun is moving. Because the entity is engaging in what is, hold on. The entity is engaged in what is, why is he, everything okay?
Good.
I'm good. Why did you stop?
No, well, that's fine.
Oh, okay. He's, I don't see no stop over here. But yeah, I am. I'm getting it. The entity is engaged in what is, I don't see a bus stop over here, but I want to get the fake sun that's right here over the bus. And he makes an abrupt stop as I get up, stalking with activity. Whoa, 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 whoa. And he's engaging in what is monitoring my movements while doing so while operating the bus. But this is 11:24 a.m. This is the fake sun that's over me on the bus. And there's no bus stop over here. There's no bus stop. That's why it's an abrupt, unexpected stop, and they're conversing as to why they engage in what is stalking with activity. This is monitoring. This is P.O.C. All right, that's what that is. But again, I'm not following. I'm good. I'm gonna get this documentation. These are demons, and they're monitoring. And this is the 2500 Airport Drive, where there are no takeoffs from here over the Ontario City Hall, over the Ontario Town Square, over the Chevron at 506 North Euclid Avenue, over the Arco at 434 North Euclid Avenue, over the bus stop at 537 North Euclid Avenue, where this entity is stalking by Southwest Airlines, UPS, United Airlines. The entity is gang stalking through Amazon Prime Air, and these are the terminals where they are the same airport and the same terminal address, which doesn't change, and it's all south of Holt Boulevard. There is no property that is east of what is the Ovid Family Community Library where they are targeting, and no planes taking off from here are going to result in what is hovering in the way in which I've shown you. This is P.O.C. This airport is being shut down. They're engaged in monitoring right now. This is P.O.C. and this is impossible that the sun is ever going to be over the library while it's remaining over me now in movement aboard public transportation where they're targeting. He pumps on his brakes as I get up in hopes that I also hurt myself. That's the entity that's engaged in that pattern planning. They're demons. It's currently 11:25 a.m. at 2500 Airport Drive. This is all engineer light while the sun's over the Ovid Family Community Library. This is deliberate maintenance in the path and activity creation. Okay, you're understanding the operation of that system. This airport is being shut down. Every airline is a domestic enemy engaging in terrorism. UPS is hovering behind the Ontario Town Square Amphitheater, hovering over the Arco gas station. That's miles away on the opposite side of the town. Okay, the entity is engaged in targeting while you're looking at that fake sun. This is P.O.C. And this fake sun is not setting in alignment to what is the same city, Open Family Community Library. It's still over me at the same city as I'm showing you on the inside of that library after 5 p.m. Okay, showing you how that entity is targeting, including on the property of this airport. Okay, this is the pattern of conduct. I'm going to capture this video. This video is at 5 minutes so far, but I want you to see, because you can see where the planes are parked in the, this is literally where the planes are located and where they're taking off. This 2500, there is nothing that's in alignment with where the entity is stalking and has been stalking over the Stater Brothers parking lot this morning, hovering as though they're taking off, as you saw that psychopathic pacing last night. Doing so in the, that's 646 West Holt Boulevard, while the entity's keeping this fake sun over here. That's not a takeoff. This is the entity that's engaged in all manner of unintelligent, documented acts of surveillance and furtherance of murder. Ontario Airport Board, Alan D. Wapner, Ronald Leverage, Jim Bowman, Kurt Hagman, Julia Gu, these demons that are engaging in the pattern of conduct as a corrupt Ontario board, engaging in terrorism, they're being shut down and they're going to be prosecuted as terrorists. Alright, and that's the long and short of it. This is calling for martial law. This airport is a threat to national security. They're being shut down for the exposed system of federal group stalking and monitoring. This is P.O.C. All these demons staring at their communication devices are monitoring, and they know who I am. Okay? This is the pattern of conduct. So I want you to pay attention, because if I recollect correctly, the terrorist Southwest Airlines right over here, where they're hovering over me on Euclid Avenue. And there's no airport that is speaking to Southwest Airlines hovering anywhere over there. In fact, you're not hovering over any of the locations where they're stalking me when they're taking off from this airport. P.O.C. Takeoffs are completed in the sky space of that airport. P.O.C. It's currently 11:28 a.m. and this is the entity keeping that fake sun right over this bus for the duration of the bus ride. Here you go. Now we're going in the opposite direction on Airport Drive, and this is confirmation of what I stated. The airport is south of Holt Boulevard. The entity is going out of its way to stalk me along Euclid Avenue, to stalk me along Holt Boulevard, to stalk me along what is G Street at Woodside Senior Apartments, at the DeBoer Professional Building, to do so along the Economy Inn at 231 South Euclid Avenue, where the 60 freeway is. This airport is being shut down. These are demons engaging in what is conspiring my murder by stalking through the commercial airlines that are exposed as domestic enemies. P.O.C.